Hey guys, it's been a little while since I made a video, so I wanted to check in with everybody and say what's going on. I've been in a weirdo kind of writer's block funk. I haven't had a lot of chance to really record or write or think much about movies or comics or TV shows. I've been kind of stuck. I bought a PlayStation 4, the special Spider-Man red one, and I've been playing tons of Red Dead Redemption 2 and Spider-Man, like an excessive amount. I went to Disney World, I met a celebrity, I cleaned my room, I wrote a lot, I deleted it all, I wrote some more. Oh, did you guys watch the Oscars this year? Not really a lot there, huh? And the stuff that's there was really, I don't know, typical Oscar stuff. Nothing really crazy this year. I was rooting for Black Panther, you know, first superhero movie ever nominated for Best Picture. That's really great, that's phenomenal. I was rooting for Spiderverse because that's one of the best movies of last year. It's one of the best Spider-Man movies ever. It's one of the best superhero movies ever. Like, ever. And for that much alone, like, I was so excited to see Spider-Verse winning Best Animated Picture.
What makes you different is what makes you Spider-Man.
You know, it's colorful, it's weird, it's energetic, and it has this chaotic comic book feel to it. It's the kind of adaptation I dreamt of as a kid, and it's the kind of thing I watched 5 times in the theater, and then a couple more times now that it's out at home video. I didn't do a review of it. I still might one day, but just real quick, if you haven't seen it, you gotta. And Lord and Miller made this thing, you know, the 21 Jump Street guys, and that again makes me think that if you know, Disney and Lucasfilm really were to just let them do their job when they were doing Solo, it wouldn't have turned out like Solo did.
I got a really good feeling about this.
How about First Man? Anybody see that? The Neil Armstrong movie? Very, very cool. I love Damien Chazelle's work, you know, Whiplash and La La Land. I had a ton of fun with First Man. And that's saying big things because I'm really picky about adaptations of the space race. It's one of those moments in history that I'm like a total nerd for. And instead of it being a movie about Apollo 11 or the space race or any of that, it's about Neil Armstrong. It's about his view on things and what he thought about all this. And that's interesting to me because you don't really have a ton of insight on what he was thinking and what he was doing. He's kind of a private guy in history. We don't really know a ton about him. So this was very interesting. And in a story that we've heard done a million times before, it's very cool to see this new look at it. Sorry to Bother You, really cool underrated gem. Bohemian Rhapsody, really overrated movie. I'm kind of all over the map on movies this year, and a lot of the Best Picture ones I again didn't get to see. The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, a lot of this stuff looks really cool, didn't get a chance to check it out.
I'm no leader. I came because I had no choice.
Oh, Aquaman or Ralph Breaks the Internet, both really cool B movies. You know, they both probably had excessive, crazy budgets, but to me, they both felt like really cute little B movies, and I had a lot more fun with them than I was really expecting to. They're big, they're loud, they're over the top, and they're dumb. They're both like dumb. But I had a smile on my face through both of them. Aquaman is also enhanced with maybe a beer or two on your way in. Also, hey, can we talk for just a quick second about how Aquaman is now the #1 most profitable movie at DC? Not just in this current iteration of DC movies, I mean in total. That's next to Batman v Superman. That's next to Justice League. That's next to Wonder Woman. That's next to The Dark Knight. That's next to Batman 89. That's next to Superman. That's next to Adam West. Aquaman. Just really makes you think. I mean, it really makes you think about the Chinese box office and also how much mom bait Jason Momoa is, but it still makes you think. How about Halloween? I just found a really deep passion for the original Halloween movies, and before this new one came out, I flew through all the old ones. And I know what you're thinking, doesn't this new one erase all the old ones? Yes, but I'm a nerd. I flew through all of them, and then I rewatched them all, and then I listened to a podcast about them, and then I bought some cool merch, and I found a blanket that looked like the old VHS tape. I lost it for Halloween for a little while. The actual movie, I was so excited to check out. I sat down, I think I watched that thing 3 times in the opening weekend. I had a good time with it. The movie itself is flawed, but well-intentioned, I feel. It really returns Halloween to its roots instead of going completely bananas like all the sequels and reboots previously did. We're never gonna see Michael Myers in space, I hope. As crazy and fun as that is, it doesn't really match this. Bringing it back to its roots and doing something really character-driven was a really smart idea. Plus, seeing Sarah Connor version of Laurie Strode is way, way cool. It reverses a couple of the old tropes from the original movie and now sets, Jamie Lee Curtis in the monster position, and you get to see how it affects her as an older woman, how it affects her family, and I found all that stuff way more interesting than all the dumb twists and turns along the way. I could talk about Glass, I could talk about Lego Movie 2, Happy Death Day 2, I could complain about Blue Will Smith, but just all around, not really into Dark Phoenix, kind of worried about The Lion King. I'm way into Shazam, and Captain Marvel, and Star Wars Episode 9, and Wonder Woman 2, and Godzilla, and Detective Pikachu, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But other than that, there's not a bunch I'm looking forward to. I'm crazy, and I've had a lot of downtime, so I've also made it a personal challenge to binge all of Star Trek this year. Just all of it. I'm almost done with the first season of the original series, but I'm gonna make my way through the whole thing, and I'm gonna do video review retrospectives on every series once I'm done. Every one. That's original, Next Gen, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Enterprise, Discovery, and the animated series. That's right. So look forward to that. Long story short, I'm still in love with movies. I'm still in love with all the stuff. I'm just trying to find a way to do videos and to get creative and use my camera and have my friends involved and have it be healthy for me, and record when I'm inspired and when I'm excited, and not just because I feel like I have to or because I'm worried about the channel dying or people not being interested anymore. This is about me having fun. This is about me being creative and inspired, and that's what this channel is gonna be this year. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I got.